Good morning. It is 10 past 8 in the morning. And actually what you are looking at is not my clock, but my barometer. Is that how you call it? So it's the thing that shows you the pressure of the air. And it's quite an old one. And this is now saying that it's going to be raining and windy in Dutch. I actually made not the barometer itself, it's just a loose hanging round thing, but I made the box that is surrounding it, and I added a little quote from T.G. Eliot, "Home is where the one starts from." And yeah, it is indeed, let me show you, a gloomy bit of weather. And first of all, I wanted to thank you with regards to the overwhelming amount of nice comments and things that encourage me to keep on making these kind of little movies. And so today I wanted to also make a movie with my hay box, as is currently the theme, and I wanted to make a lentil curry. So let's start with picking some tomatoes from the garden and show you how I make my lentil curry. So it's actually the 1st of October already, and yeah, it's looking a little bit, yeah, like all the things are dying down, regretfully. But yeah, some of the things are growing quite good, so my cabbage is growing good, so I need to put that out in the garden. But let's pick up some tomatoes that are still there. So these tomatoes are often not the prettiest ones. They have been split and a little bit tattered, but yeah, I just cut away what I don't like, and then we're done. This one seems okay, and this one seems okay. That's the advantage of making a curry for just yourself. If I would have presented this to somebody else, I would perhaps be a little bit more secure on what I keep and what I throw away, but in this case I don't really mind. These are quite big, so let me get these out. And this one. And I also grabbed myself a little last piece of ginger. I would like to grow these things myself as well, but until today I have just purchased them. No, okay, you can't see me. Oh dear. Do you want to look into my waste bin? Into the cupboard. So I just cut off a little bit of the skins, and then I ground it. With a very small apparatus. Okay, like so. And cut the last piece. Okay. Then, so let me grab myself some of the herbs. So I want to have curry, coriander powder, cumin, curcuma. And in my very dark cupboard under the stairs, I do need to have my chili powder. And I also grabbed myself some garam masala. So first of all, I'm going to get myself some lentils, 1 cup or something. And this one is rinsed. I already do it in warm water. Just because I just did the dishes, the water is still warm, so that's handy. And I'm going to rinse this a couple of times. Until the whitewash is a little bit away. Okay, that's that. So let us now put on the stove the pots. Not so hard, because I know it saves energy if you just have it on a very gentle. It does take a little bit longer, but in the end you do lose less gas if you do not have the gas too high. So let us first have this olive oil warmed up. And I do have garlic, but I also have a tiny bit left of this garlic that is in a little pot, so I will use this. So first of all, I want to add the ginger. Then I add a little bit of the garlic. And I grab my herbs or spices, so cumin, I think a teaspoon, curcuma, a teaspoon or something like, curry, also quite a lot, and coriander powder, also quite something, and then chili powder. I do want to be a little bit careful. Just a little tiny bit. And lastly, garam masala, which is over here. Also a heaping teaspoon. And so this is indeed frying a little bit. And now I'm going to add my tomatoes. Already smells lovely. And then I'm going to take 2 cups of water. Like so. And have this mixed up. I didn't add any salt or pepper, but I want to add some bouillon, so that will make it salty. And the pepper, I already did add chili pepper, so that is often already enough spicy for me. So I have here some just herb bouillon, and I grab a teaspoon. Okay, let's mix this up. And then I add my lentils. Always nasty little things, right? They are ending up everywhere. In your sink, in your bowls. They just are not really cooperative getting out of and into where you want them to be. So I will wait until this comes to a simmer, and once it comes to a simmer I will put it in the hay box. So see you back later. So when I did do the dishes, it came slowly to a boil, so it's a little bit of a simmer. That's sufficient. I will now just close the gas and put it into my hay box. Let me see if I can take you along. Oh dear. This way. Oh. Let me put it down and close. Open the hay box and put down the pots. A little cushion in the lid and a cushion on the top. And let's close it off with my hairband. And that's it. So yeah, looking forward to see what I brew after, I think it's now 8 o'clock or a little bit over. So I think it will be something like noon that I use my my curry. So I just had my pan out of the hay box, and it's still damping. It is now actually 30 past 3. So it has been quite a while I put it in at 8 and it's still, yeah, having the damps from the heat. So the lentils are cooked through, but I do want to put it in a blender just to have it chopped off a little bit finer. And I also want to add some coconut milk. So here I have a little package of that. Don't think I use it all, but just half of it. And I also want to add a little bit of almond butter. So let me go there. A spoon. Let me grab another spoon then. Always needs to get to the bottom of it, because otherwise you get only the liquid and later on you have a very hard stuff at the bottom. So just, yeah, one big dollop, I think. I want to blitz it one more time. But it needs to get loose of the spoon. Oh dear. Just a clean stove. Right. So, one more blitz. And it is quite fluidly. I could add some maizena, or how do you call that? It's cornstarch, to make it more thick. But yeah, you can also of course leave it like this. And I just made some bread, some naan bread. So I want to eat this together. So indeed that would be my lunch, although it's a little bit late. But thank you for watching. Bye bye.